Hey everyone, welcome back. Okay, so I am really into all these missing persons and unsolved murder cases in Indiana, in the area of Bloomington through Indianapolis, Delphi, Mexico to Peru City, and everything in between over the last 30 years. Because God Almighty, there is a lot, many men, women, and children missing or murdered, and with absolutely no resolution. Cold cases, most of them. It truly turns the stomach. And once I've done a couple of these cases, I am indeed going to start bringing you statistics because that, more than my or anyone else's words, will sketch a rather nasty, sometimes almost surprising picture. So far, excluding Abby Williams and Liberty German, we talked about Crystal Grubb and Linda Weldy. Today's case is that of Jessica Masker. Jessica was 24 and had recently given birth to her second son when she went missing on the east side of Indianapolis on April 15th, 2013. In April 2023, in other words, this year, it had been exactly 10 years since Jessica went missing, and her family still feel that because of her drug history, investigators did not take the case seriously, particularly not in the beginning. Jessica's mother, Sherry Edwards, even went so far as to say that police told her there was no foul play because Jessica was on drugs. She says she was even told that Jessica had likely overdosed, but she feels like if Jessica did overdose, she would likely have been found by now, or at least her remains. According to Jessica's mother and sister, Jessica was looking at going back into rehab and was working with family to find a program to enroll in to finish school and to get her high school diploma. Jessica's mother is still living in the same house, and her sister, Ashley, says it is because of Jessica that her parents are still hoping that Jessica will make her way back home. They also remember the time more or less around Jessica's disappearance very well. After giving birth to her second son prematurely, she visited the baby in hospital every day. Jessica lived with her mother and made sure to call if she was going to be late. The day before she went missing, Jessica was hospitalized because of a prescription drug overdose. She was picked up from the hospital by her aunt and taken to her cousin's home at De Quincy and East Washington streets. In the early morning hours before the sun came up, Jessica left her cousin's home on foot after an argument with her cousin. Jessica called her brother to pick her up and walk to the nearby gas station. Her brother, however, couldn't come because he was running late for work. Jessica was indeed seen on surveillance camera inside the gas station and then walked away. Family believe that the last person Jessica called before she disappeared was her boyfriend, who incidentally was convicted on a domestic battery charge for beating Jessica just days before she disappeared. The boyfriend is said to be twice Jessica's age and was the father of her second son. Although convicted of battery, and although her family believes that the boyfriend may have something to do with Jessica's disappearance, there is absolutely no evidence that he was indeed involved. Jessica would be 34 this year. She is 5 foot 2 inches and weighed 95 pounds when she disappeared. She was wearing a red and black plaid jacket with a fur trimmed hood, blue jeans, and pink and grey sneakers when she disappeared. She has brown hair, hazel eyes, and is deaf in one ear. She also has a few tattoos, the word Lil, Lil, on the inside of her right wrist, the name Rob on her right wrist, and the name Travis on the back of her neck. She also has a large flower on her lower back and a vine on her right leg. We don't have a description, but she also has another tattoo on her upper arm. Jessica's case remains unsolved, and her mother deserves answers. In my next video, I am going to actually start listing these cases and statistics along with a map, and we'll add the cases as we go on. Maybe, and I think there is indeed a chance, some of these cases may very well be linked. Maybe not this one, but there are similarities between some of the other cases. But I'll leave that for next week or next time. And until then, please take good care of yourself. Bye.